Balonku bulat, dijual di mobil, digoreng dadakan, dijual 5 real, masih hangat enak. Abalanku ada 5, rupa-rupa warnanya, hijau kuning kelabu, merah muda dan biru. Abalanku abalan hijau, hatiku sangat kacau. Abalanku tinggal 4, ku pegang arah-arah.
Shalom, shalom, shalom sahabat, senang bisa berjumpa dengan Anda sekalian. Saya Heri dari channel IKIM, Iman Kristen Indonesia menjawab software is the best way. Saudara, salah satu ciri khas Pagan itu biasanya menyembah bagian dari alam semesta ini. Cukup menarik. Saya tunjukkan saudara ya. Dan benar saudara, orang-orang pedalaman itu suka nyembah pohon, batu, dan sejenisnya. Tetapi kalau di daerah-daerah wilayah ekstrim, itu nyembahnya setelah direnung-renungkan. Dan setelah saya adakan penerawangan di bawah pohon tomat, saudara, ya, ini salah satunya ya. Jadi bukan satu-satunya. Ada sebuah ciri khas yang cukup menarik di sini, ya, saudara. Kalau ini ya saya bagi 2 ya, saudara. Kalau di daerah katakanlah di daerah dingin, ya, di daerah dingin yang salju sedemikian rupa kuat dan seterusnya, biasanya mereka menyembah apa, saudara? Dewa matahari. Betul ya, saudara ya? Matahari. Ciri khasnya seperti itu. Misalkan Jepang kan dewa matahari. Bahkan Roma juga menciptakan dewa matahari, perayaan dewa matahari itu pada Kaisar Aurelius. Pada akhirnya itu difitnahkan bahwa itu adalah Kristen itu pagan karena tanggal 25 Desember menyembah matahari. Sebentar kita jawab. Dingin. Tetapi kalau di daerah yang cukup panas, nah daerah panas saudara, apa nyembahnya? Bulan. Sebentar. Betul? Menyembah bulan. Dan biasanya bulannya bulan sabit. Gitu. Juga bintang-bintang. Kayak seperti itu. Betul? Dan itu jangan GR saudara ya. Ini tuh saudara ya, sebelum Masehi sudah ada. Ini logo Hilal bin Zakar ini sebelum Masehi loh sudah ada. Benar nggak? Jadi pagan itu ciri khasnya kok mirip ini. Ini salah duanya. Sebenarnya banyak sekali ciri khas pagan, saudara. Nah, ini di daerah panas ngagung-ngagungkan bulan. Karena matahari itu bagi mereka jahat sekali. Karena bisa membunuh ternak, hewan, bahkan manusia ada yang mati karena kepanasan. Contoh yang di India kemarin itu. Bahkan ekstrim lagi saudara. Kalau yang di daerah panas ini bahkan menciptakan mitos bahwa setan, ya, nih setan ini tercipta dari api kan gitu. Karena sudah daerah panas, mereka benci sekali dengan api. Maka menciptakan sebuah mitologi bahwa setan tercipta dari api. Nah, semacam itu. Kemudian saudara-saudara sekalian, ada tuduhan, saya mengatakan tuduhan ya, bahwa Kristen menyembah dewa matahari. ini sebetulnya sudah sebuah tuduhan yang tidak benar, saudara. Karena kalau dilihat, apakah benar Kristen menyembah matahari? Ya, sebentar. Wish, dewa matahari versus Natal. Nah, apakah benar demikian? Ini sebuah tuduhan dan juga dimanfaatkan oleh terutama penyerang-penyerang iman Kristen ya. Mereka nggak ngerti tentang sejarah. Seperti yang beberapa kali saya katakan, mereka tuh selalu bermasalah dengan sejarah. Kapan mulai dipersoalkan? Saudara tahu persoalannya, tuduhannya itu justru awalnya dari seorang teolog Protestan yang bernama Paul Ernst Jablonski. Ini dia mengadakan, ini spekulasi, saudara. Jablonski, oke, yang mengatakan bahwa padahal si Jablonski ini hidupnya tahun 1743 Masehi. Dia berusaha menunjukkan bahwa perayaan Natal 25 Desember itu perayaan kafir. Dan dia itu karena kebenciannya terhadap Roma Katolik ya saudara, sehingga menghubung-hubungkan Natal ini dengan dewa matahari. Padahal tuduhan itu dipopulerkan lagi pada abad 18. Dipopulerkan lagi abad 18 Masehi, saudara. Dianggap gereja mengambil alih dari dunia kafir. Bahkan bukan hanya dewa matahari ya, tapi Saturnalia. Katanya seperti itu. Itu adalah perayaan pada musim dingin. Padahal musim dingin Saturnalia itu mulainya 17 Desember dan diperpanjang sampai 23 Desember. Lah kan enggak ada hubungannya dengan 25, saudara. Betul ya? Nah, kembali ke tuduhannya tadi mengenai tanggal 25 Desember Kristen dianggap menyembah matahari. Padahal udah salah besar, saudara. Tuduhan itu perlu kita jawab. Pertama kali, saudara, ada yang namanya kultus Sol Invictus. Apa ini? Itu diperkenalkan di Roma oleh Kaisar Aurelia. Kaisar, namanya aja cantik saudara ya. Aurelia. Ini Kaisar Roma. Pada tahun 274 Masehi. Artinya 274 setelah Yesus. Dan Aurelia ini sengaja menghidupkan kultus ini untuk pemujaan terhadap dirinya sendiri, saudara. Pemujaan terhadap dirinya sendiri. Itu loh. Dia mentuhankan dirinya sendiri. Sehingga mau menggeser makna Natal yang sesungguhnya. Pada tahun 274. Nah padahal 25 Desember ini, saudara, 25 Desember perayaan Natal ini sudah dilakukan oleh para uskup sebelum Aurel. Biasanya tanggal 24 maksud saya ya. Tanggal 24 itu sudah mengadakan misa-misa kayak kudus untuk perayaan 24 Desember ini. Lalu rame-ramenya tanggal 25 Desember. Itu sebelum tahun ini. Bahkan 100 tahun lebih sebelum ya, itu sudah ada perayaan itu. Sebelum lahirnya perayaan Dewa Matahari. Jadi ini sebuah tuduhan yang tak beralasan. Oke, tetapi mengenai ini nanti saudara akan saya jelaskan di konten yang khusus mengenai tuduhan itu akan kita jawab. Nah, hari ini lalu kembali lagi soal kata Allah. Itu tuduhan dari Suma, tuduhan dari orang-orang polomuter muslim itu selalu mengatakan, oh kalian nyatut kata Allah dari Islam. Padahal mereka ini orang-orang yang buta sejarah atau nggak mau tahu sejarah gitu ya. Saya sendiri heran sekali. Ini saya ulang lagi, misalkan contoh, ini salah satu daripada salah banyak Andromeda ini. Ya, dan ngomong sama dia ini nggak ada gunanya, karena nggak pernah nyambung. Seperti itulah mereka. Belum terbantahkan kenal Allah dari nyontek nyatut nama Tuhan Islam. Itu aja. Allah SWT katanya. Saya berkali-kali udah menjawab ya, tetapi ini kali ini menarik. Hari ini kita akan membahas dengan topik singkat saja saudara, 30-an menit ya. Ciri khas logo Pagan sudah saya jelaskan tadi. Lalu dari mana asal Allah? Mari kita ikuti ini perdebatannya Christian Prince melawan seorang pemuda Irak yang sok tahu. Nah, jangan berlagak tahu, saudara. Jangan berlagak tahu. Mari kita saksikan dan kiranya ini menjadi pembelajaran bersama kita semua.
Illallah.
Oh, okay. Now it's fine. Okay, go to the point. You said you want to get me busted. Go ahead.
Yeah. You've been talking a lot of nonsense, saying that the word Allah is it's fake and Christian Arabs don't use it. But if you look up the Aramaic dictionary, if you type in God, it comes up the word Allah.
No, there's no such a thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
You can Google right now.
No,
Aramaic dictionary.
Aluha,
You can-
al is word mean God. Oha, this is a sound. The God of Islam is a name. That is a word mean God. It's Aramaic. We know that you Muslims, you stole the name of the God from the Aramaic anyway. So you agree with me now that the origin of the name of your God is the Aramaic language, correct? Hello?
Yes. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
So do you agree with me that the origin of your God name is coming from the Aramaic?
No.
What do you mean? No, you
but-
just said to me, if you open the dictionary, the Aramaic, a second ago, you said if you open the dictionary, the Aramaic, you will find the word God, Allah in the dictionary. You said that. Not me. You forgot what you said?
Yeah, but you said the Christians.
Okay, but hold on.
Arabs don't
Hold
use-
on. But what you just said, you said the word God in the Aramaic is Allah, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
That's correct.
So the name of the God of
That's
Islam, is it word mean God or it's a name?
It's a word.
So it's not a name.
It's his name. It means God.
No, you just said Shahada. You said to me, La ilaha illallah. This is the Aramaic. The Aramaic is ilah. That is the Aramaic word. Illa, except Allah. Allah then is not God, because if you say there's no God but God, that's stupid. But you just say La ilaha illallah. That means there's no God but Allah. Allah is the name. If you look with me in the screen, it says in the name of Allah. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the Quran says who Allah? It is He Allah.
Give me one moment.
Why you need one moment? For what?
Di sini dia menghilang, saudara.
He hang up.
Dia hilang.
A second ago, he was saying to me, call me coward.
Iya.
The
Biasa mereka
conversation
cari
did not
Google.
go as he wished. That was fast. I'm going to get you busted, you coward. All right. I will get you busted. What do you do? What do you think who you are, man? You have no idea. Yeah, look like this guy is from Iraq, Ahmad Bayati. Yeah. What happened, Ahmad? Let us call you back, man. Where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go? He is even offline now. He went offline. Bye-bye. Yeah, I have to give him credit. At least he called. He's better than the rest, you know. And he was excited, by the way. I mean, we have, you know. Yeah, we know, we understand, and this is true, that the Muslims, their God name is coming from the Aramaic language. But this is when the Aramaic people, they used to worship the moon god, you know. There's many religion in that territory, many gods, and one of them is the moon god. You know? People who live in hot areas, they worship the moon god. People who live in a cold area, they worship the sun god. And the reason for that, very simple. You know, the moon in the cold areas, you know, people, they like to see the sun. They don't want to see the cold. They have enough cold. But people who live in a hot area, they don't want the sun, because the sun is the one who killed their sheep, their grass, you know, even kill them. They need water to live, to survive. But all the Muslims agree that Allah is not a word meaning God. Allah is a name. That's why when they say Shahada, they say there's no God, but Allah. That is Allah, your God. See, this is the word God. Huh? He's back. He's back.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Ahmed, how are you?
Good, thank you. Let's just have a respectful
I
conversation.
did not say anything to you. You hang up. I don't know. Did I say anything? Nothing.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. That's
So
a fair point.
chapter 6, verse 102, it says, you speak Arabic?
Yeah, I can speak Arabic.
All right. Says, ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ رَبُّكُمْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُ. Okay, this is translation in English. That is Allah, your God, your Lord. There's no God but He. So if the word Allah means God, then we should say, that is God, your Lord, and there is no God but He. And we should repeat the same word Allah again. But as you see, Allah here is coming as a word, and then the word Rabb, Rabbukum, is the word is your Lord. So Allah is the name, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, so Allah is a name, and the name is coming originally from the Aramaic language, but Allah is not really the correct name. If you go to chapter 1, and you can open chapter 1 with me in your Quran, verse number 1 and verse number 2, it says, and you speak Arabic, which will make it very easy, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Is that correct? It says that in Arabic, verse number 1. Okay, but does it say in verse number 2, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Li Lahi, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Li mean two, correct? Do we agree?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the second word? Lah. Correct?
Yeah.
That's your God.
And He's a wonderful God.
But no, but do you know what happened now? Your God, His name is not Allah. Your God is Lah. You agreed. You said yes. So Alhamdulillah. Li is two. Lah is your God. Lah is the moon God. Go search it now in 2 seconds in Google. You will find that Lah is the moon God. So my friend Ahmad, your God is the moon God. His name is Lah, is not Allah. Allah is towards Al in Aramaic, and as long as you agree with me, the origin of the name is coming from the Aramaic. Al as a word mean God. Lah is the word God, you know, or the word which is the name of the God. So the word Al is God. Then the name follow, Allah, God, La. Your God is La. So how it happened that your God is the same as the God of the pagan who worship the moon? What do you think, Ahmad?
Well, show me.
The moon God.
Show me if that's actual factual.
What I just showed you, this is the true name. If you agree to me, you forgot. Alhamdulillah. I ask it to you. Li La. Li mean two. You agree, Kaj? Li mean two. Do we agree?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Li who? Li to Allah. So to La. Alhamdu to La. So if your God is Allah, you don't say Alhamdu to La. You say Alhamdu to Allah. But you did not say Alhamdu to Allah. You say Alhamdu li La. So who is your God? Your God is La. So all your life you pray to the wrong name. You do not know that your God name really is La, not Allah. So simply your God name is La, and you are a pagan worshipping pagan God.
Yeah, if my God is a pagan God, then
Yeah.
how come Andrew Tate converted to Islam?
How I can what?
if my God is a pagan God, then how come Andrew Tate converted to Islam? Alhamdulillah.
Angel?
Andrew Tate.
Who is Angel? Who is that person? And who care? She's okay.
Everybody's converting to Islam because they can
Well,
see the truth
no,
now.
it's the opposite. If you watch my channel, you will see everybody is leaving Islam, including you. Do you think? Don't you think you will leave Islam today after we finish talking?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm confident.
Okay, look at you. I just showed you that your God have a name is La, and how you answer me? This is how confident you are. Right away you hide behind a woman. Her name is what? I don't know, Janet something. And you said to me, how she come? I mean, if somebody is stupid, isn't it your prophet? He says women, they have half a brain. So now you are hiding, according to your religion, women, they have half a brain. And you are telling me that a half a brain person converted to Islam. And now this is the proof that Islam is a religion.
It's the truth. Why can't you see it?
Okay, what the truth? Here we go, your God. Okay, let me ask you. You see, I'm not going to make it difficult for you, Ahmad. You are a nice person and you are welcome. Can you give me a proof? You said to me, it's the truth. The truth says, the Quran says, هاتوا ببرهانكم إن كنتم صادقين. Bring me your proof if you are truthful. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. Give me the proof that Quran is from God. You see, the one who put the rules is your God.
Yeah.
All right. Give me the proof that the Quran is from the true God, not somebody.
Okay, because Quran is from God because it forbids everything that is wrong with this world.
Quran does not forbid anything. As an example, are you forbidden to be a print in Islam?
Can I finish? Because Quran forbids drugs, alcohol, fornication.
Not true.
Adultery.
Not true.
It forbids all of these things.
Not true. All of this is false. Do your prophet allow you to do muta?
Yes, that was allowed muta, but that was during the wartime.
Okay, what is muta? Isn't it muta prostitution?
No, it's not prostitution.
So what it is?
You give like it's like a contract marriage for a period of time.
How long?
It can be as long as 1 minute or 1 day or 1 year.
So guys, it can be as 1 minute or no, not 1 year. This is short. It has to be not more than a few days. So 1 minute, you just said 1 minute. So you gave a woman money in return for her to sleep with you, correct? That's why it's called muta. It's sexual muta.
Yeah.
Okay. So how this is not prostitution? Because this is what prostitution is about. You pay a woman. It's a contract. You pay her in return. She take off her panty. You sleep with her.
Yeah. Okay. What's wrong with that?
But you just said to me Islam. Okay. But you just said to me Islam forbid fornication, adultery, but Islam allow fornication. Yeah. Okay. What about?
Okay. Can I finish? But this is halal. This is not zina.
Okay, but you just made legalize the fornication. You are a fornicator. Or what you did, you just changed the name of prostitution.
Yeah, but it's from God. It's halal. It's not.
How it's halal? How you say to me that in Islam fornication and adultery is forbidden, and now you are saying to me.
Aneh ya saudara, hal-hal yang semacam ini kok apa salahnya? Halal, mengerikan sekali. Kita lanjutkan.
Allah allow me to do fornication and rent women to have sex with. So how you forbid it, but you make it legal?
Is having sex with your wife, is that a fornication?
She's not a wife. You know, it says here, you just told me 1 minute. Is it you who said the word 1 minute? Did you say it will be 1 minute, it can be a day, it can be a year? You said that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it says temporarily, and muta, the word muta, what muta mean? Muta means sexual pleasure, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so the purpose of this relationship is sex.
Why not?
Okay, so the purpose of the relationship is sex, not because you're in love or you want to have a family, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that is prostitution. Prostitution, you don't want to, you don't care for this woman. You don't want to have a wife. You don't want to have kids from her. You just want to sleep with her. So what do? You tell her how much you charge me. She agree. You say to her for how long. You say, I will stay with you for like an hour or half hour. And, you pay her and bingo, we are done. So you Muslims, you legalize prostitution and you call it marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Secondly, Is it true that you can work as a pimp in Islam?
Like as a pimp, like what do you mean?
As a pimp, as a pimp. You know what pimp means. You speak English better than me.
No, that is not true. Because
No.
if that was true, you'll be seeing it everywhere in Muslim countries.
You
but
see
you
it,
don't see any.
you see it
No, you
everywhere.
don't. You don't
No,
see it.
you know, you see it everywhere. Just go to Turkey, go to Egypt, go to all countries, Muslim countries, you see it everywhere. But look at this. This is in the Quran. Is the Quran better than the countries of Muslims? Here we go. It's chapter 24, verse number 33. It says, force not your slave girls, because now you Muslims don't have slave girls no more, most of you. So force not your slave girls into prostitution if they desire chastity, which means if they don't desire chastity, if they agree, it's okay. If you force them, still it's okay. And if you force them, Allah is merciful. There's no punishment for you or for them. Chapter 24, verse number 33. You can be working as a pimp in Islam. It's in front of you.
Give me 1 second. What verse is this?
Chapter 24, verse number 33.
Chapter 24,
ولا
verse.
تكرهوا فتياتكم على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا. Don't force them to do prostitution if they choose chastity. But if they agree not to be chaste, they like to be hookers, fine, it's fine, very fine. But and even if you force them, Allah is all merciful.
But these are only slaves.
So you can work as a pimp in Islam, and the one you are now is actually more evil. Now you are abusing girls, you kidnap them from their family, you make them sex slave literally, and you force them to prostitution. And your God now, because the women, the Muslim women, they start complaining, the husband, they don't sleep with them, and everybody have tons of women, and he is making a business. So now Muhammad make it legal to have pimp business. And now you are saying to me, oh, because they are slaves, so we can work as a pimp. So you can be a pimp, and you agreed with me.
I don't agree with you, but I just got to check the tafsir and commentary. And
No problem,
look
you
up
can
on-
check the tafsir, it's in front of you. You speak Arabic. Why Muslims, they cannot understand the Quran in Arabic and they need tafsir? If the Quran says we made it in a clear details, that's why we made it in Arabic. Why we make it in Arabic? To make it, in order to make it clear. Look like it's still not clear for Muslims. So Allah, He failed to make His Arabic clear to you. And this is additional proof that the Quran can't be from God, because you just said I need to read the interpretation. Why? Because the Quran in Arabic is not clear for you, and you are an Arab.
No, that's because one Arabic word can have different meanings,
It
multiple
doesn't matter.
meanings.
Still, you make it more horrible. So your God is using wrong language, wrong word, because there is many meaning, and now he's confusing us more. So why in the Quran he says we made it in Arabic language so it make it clear? So obviously the Arabic language does not make it clear, it make it more confusing. Correct?
Give me one more. I'm still I'm reading the verse, trying to understand it.
No problem. The Quran chapter 12 verse number 2, it says, verily we have sent you down in Arabic Quran in order that you may understand. And obviously you may understand not, even though you are an Arab and you speak Arabic very well, but still you have no idea what the Quran is saying, and you are getting confused. So Allah is a very bad person in Arabic. His Arabic is like a Pakistani guy. He went to Saudi Arabia and he learned to say two words like Sadiq. And Allah now is using the word Sadiq. Yeah, that's what happened. I like it when Muslims laugh. Oh, we can show you tafsir on the screen if you want.
No, I'm trying to read the previous verses.
No problem.
Maybe you're trying to get stuff out of context, because you do that all the time.
I never do, because simply this is even your Islamic scholars agree with that.
Another, I think maybe because Allah is allowing pink because they're poor. So they need money to survive.
My friend, you see, don't be offended now. I'm just being like sarcastic. You are the smartest person ever in the world who called me. So I am poor, but I have tons of slaves. That makes sense. Look like only poor people, they own slaves. Rich people don't have slaves. I mean, come on, only poor people. They are poor, but they have tons of slaves, and they are beautiful girls. You see how poor they are? Well, a poor person, he can't even feed himself. So how he owns slaves? How you are poor, yet you own a human being, not cows. It's not a cow. It's not a donkey. You own humans. So how poor you are, yet you own many maids, slaves.
Yeah, but it's not actually pimp. They're not actually prostitute. They get arranged marriage.
What arranged marriage? It says al-bagha. You speak Arabic. Suddenly now you don't know Arabic. Does it say al-bagha? What al-bagha mean? Even your Muslim translation says, force not your maids into prostitution. Ahmad, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Okay, thank you very much. So Islam allow you to work as a pimp. But for sure, you are a nice person, you're a good man. He will not do that. Correct, Ahmad?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are better than Allah.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, let me tell you one
Okay,
thing.
hold on.
Though.
Okay, did you just say that's true? So you agree that Allah is a bad person. You just said you are better than Allah.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you gotta look into the tafsir, because this could be.
My friend, we can look at the
verse
tafsir,
that
no
was-
problem. You know, you speak Arabic, it is no tafsir. I mean, it's easy. Look at the tafsir, open Ibn Kathir and read it. It's the same. And you agreed. This is about, and the verse so clear, if you force them, Allah is all merciful. There's no penalty in Islam for prostitution. There's no penalty. Not a single time. You can use your slaves as you wish. And you are the one who said to me right away, oh yeah, because they are slaves. So we can use them and abuse them. And here, because the Muslim women,
Yeah, but only for sex.
Yes, or for sex. But this is what prostitution is about. Those women, they are not going to teach in school. They are just opening their legs. What do you mean only for sex? Supposedly this is better now? This is their job. Their job is only for sex. Thank you very much. So your God himself is a pimp, because the one who allow you to be a pimp, he must be a pimp.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with God is a pimp? You agree that your God is a pimp, and you are saying what's wrong with that?
I'm saying God is trying to satisfy our desire. What's wrong with that?
Well, thank you very much. So you see, why you said to me, I said to you, what is the proof that Islam is from God? You said to me, Islam forbid every bad things. I said, like what? You said, like adultery, fornication, etc. But now you agreed that your God, Allah, he cares for satisfying our sexual needs by promoting prostitution and opening a pimp house and making temporarily sex contracts.
Incorrect, man. That's incorrect.
Okay, that's correct. So why you don't leave Islam, Ahmad? You accept yourself. I mean, I'm sure you are a person of honor. You don't accept such a thing. Do you accept yourself that, with my respect to your family, that your family, any member of your family, I'm not trying to insult, please careful. I'm not trying to insult. Do you accept any member of your family, your father, your brother, your sister, your mother, your sister, they do any of this practice?
No, of course not.
So why you don't leave Islam, my friend?
Yeah, but these are not happening to Muslim women. These are happening to slaves, Christians, and Jews.
But doesn't change anything. That's mean you are a rapist. That's mean you are a pimp at the end of the day. And not only that, who said that the slaves are not necessarily Muslims? Because many of them, they convert to Islam. Isn't it Bilal was a slave too?
Bilal, yeah, he was a slave.
Okay, so Muslims own Muslim slaves. So there's slaves who they are Muslims. So are you saying now to me that if I kidnap a Muslim woman and I force her into slavery to be sex slave, is okay just because she is not Christian? Is that your ethic?
No.
But this is what you said to me. You said to me, just because they are not Muslims, so we can rape them, we can make them sex slaves, we can force them to prostitution. You just agreed on that.
I'm saying maybe this verse was revealed at that time.
For sure, it revealed
That's
at
what
that
I'm
time,
trying to.
Ahmad. Come on, my friend.
Only at that time.
My
It's
friend.
not
My friend.
meant for today.
Everything revealed at that time, and you Muslims, you claim that the Quran fit for all times.
No, it doesn't. Because
It doesn't?
Mutta doesn't. Mutta was only practiced during the Prophet's lifetime. It's not
No, I
practiced
can
anymore.
show you hadith where Muhammad he practiced it during his life, and then Umar practiced it after his death, and all the caliphate they practice it.
If that was the case, then how come the scholars and sheikh have forbidden Mutta?
Because they say that the Prophet he allowed, he forbid it, he allowed it, he forbid it, he allowed it, he forbid it. But this is in the hadith, and the hadith is how you Muslims you take a hadith against the Quran. Which one is your God? Is it hadith book or the book of God, which is supposed to be the Quran? Which one you follow? There's no verse in the Quran says don't do muta, correct? The chapter of the muta in the Quran is chapter 4, verse number 24.
Yeah, I know. But when that verse was revealed, it was during a certain specific time.
No problem. Did Allah reveal a verse against it? Did Allah reveal a verse that says don't do muta no more?
No.
Okay, did Allah forget or forgot?
No.
So it's not
But
God. Then. You see, this God is not God, my friend. This God is not God, because if the one who will fix Allah mistakes is Muhammad, that means your God is Muhammad, not Allah. And the Quran says that the one who take beside Allah lords, he is a mushrik.
No, that's not correct. That's not true.
Who is your Lord, Allah or Muhammad?
Look, whatever the Prophet says comes from God.
Show me.
Whatever he says,
Thank you very much.
whatever comes from his mouth is
wonderful.
the word of God.
Show me where it says that whatever comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the word of Allah. Because if it's a word of Allah, it has to be Quran. What comes from the mouth of Muhammad is the Quran as the word of Allah. Even Muhammad himself, and you are a Muslim Sunni, he said, anything else beside the Quran, erase it. Is that correct?
Anything besides the Quran, erase it.
Erase it, yeah, which means the hadith. Muhammad, he don't want you to write the hadith. Read carefully. This is the hadith in front of us on the screen. It says, don't take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran, he should efface. Do you see it? Efface that. So you Muslims should not follow the Quran, the hadith. You should follow. You should not. You focus on the Quran. Muhammad, you don't want anything to be written except the Quran, based on this hadith. Based on this hadith, but Islam cannot be exist without the hadith. So Muslim, they have to follow, because there's contradiction. And the Quran says you have to obey Allah and the Messenger. The hadith, the first verse says, the one who obeyed the Messenger,
I got you
Allah.
busted. I got you busted.
How?
There is no harm in it.
No harm in what?
In writing down on what he's saying, narrating what the Prophet is saying.
Where it says no harm, what does that mean? Harm, no harm in it. Where is this says?
Look at that. Look, do not take down anything from me, and he who took down anything from me except the Quran.
Yeah.
He should efface that and narrate from me, for there is no harm in it.
Yeah. No, it says, this is, you see, you're just you're reading the English. No harm in it. It says wala haraja. Don't be wala haraj. You see the word haraj, you speak Arabic. Wala haraj, which means there's no problem. Don't worry about erasing. There's no harm. Nobody will harm you. I'm giving the order. So wala haraj. Waman kadhiba alay, the one who would lie about what I say, let him sit in a chair of fire, which means in hell time. So there's no harm in you, which means God will not punish you. That's all. How you got me busted, my friend? You got yourself busted.
Can you just go down and see if the hadith is
well, this is Sahih Muslim.
authentic?
This is Sahih Muslim.
But how can I be sure it's Sahih Muslim?
It says there in front of you. It says Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 3004.
Hadith number
3004. If you want to read it from right to left, it's 4003.
Sorry, can you say the hadith number 30?
004.
All right.
Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim.
Give me one moment.
And my friend, I'm showing you, this is sunnah.com. This is your Muslim Sunni website. Sunnah.com. Do you see it? Sunnah.com. So don't worry about it. You see, it's recorded. People will laugh at me if I'm lying. You yourself, you will laugh. You will spit at me if I'm lying. You know, come on. This is your Muslim website. This is your translation.
That's all right. I'll get you busted.
Oh, still you insist. Until now, we are 10-0. I got you busted about muta, fornication, adultery, and prostitution. And now we will go here. You know, you are saying that you follow your prophet, you don't follow Allah, because the prophet is whatever he speak for Allah.
Look, listen, if Islam is not the truth,
Yeah.
then why is there a mass conversion? Like, for example, look at the example of Andrew Tate. He was a billionaire
He's
with
a
a lot of
pimp.
girls.
He's a pimp. He heard me saying what we heard, what we said today, that you can be a Muslim pimp. In Christianity, he will go to hell. In Islam, he is a good guy. So he like it because he's a pimp. That's why it's attractive. You know, this guy is a pimp. What do you expect? This guy, the clothes he is wearing, the jacket he's wearing, the pant he's wearing, the shoes he's wearing, the socks he's wearing, the watch he's wearing, and the phone he's holding is from the sweat of the vagina. I mean, how aren't you ashamed, Ahmad, to be proud about such a person? Honestly, he's a pimp. Do you know that? Do you know that this guy, he said the F word to the Quran? He said the F Quran, the F book. We don't follow the F in book. Go watch the video.
Who said that? Andrew Tate?
Him, yeah.
Yeah, but that was before he converted.
No, this
He
is
was
when
an atheist back then.
he's speaking about how amazing the Islam. He's a Muslim. The F in word. Okay, so this is what he is. He liked the Quran because he's saying to the Muslims, because you are not following the F in book. You are not following the F Allah. You are not following the F in Prophet. He is rebuking the Muslims. So this is your teacher. This is your master now. But anyway, he is like Muhammad. Muhammad was a pimp too.
How was he a pimp?
Well, no. Okay, hold on. You agree? Okay, who is the one who allow you to have sex slave to work as a pimp? You're a prophet, so he must be a pimp too. Where you got your license from? You see, every business, like as an example, there is an organization, or let us say a place, an office, where you got your license to work as a teacher, correct? There's a place where you got your license to work as an engineer. So who is the one who gave you the license to be a pimp? Muhammad. In order to be in a specialty of pimping business, you have to be a pimp too. And as long as he agree with it, that's mean he is against our God, but he is agreeing with your God, because you have a God who is a pimp. Isn't it your God? He gave you a promise of a lot of women to have sex with them in heaven.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's a pimp too. That's a pimp. What is pimp? Pimp is someone, he promised a one man, come to my house, I have a pimp house. You and many women.
Can I say something?
Say something, go ahead.
At least our heaven is not boring. Your heaven, all you do for eternity is just sing songs.
All right. Okay, well, let us go. Okay, let us see how boring it is. Your prophet, he promised you that your penis will be endless.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Okay, let's see how boring it is now, and how fun. So your wife is next to you and your penis is going to the 7 galaxies. Who is the one now is suffering? You are the one who said that. So how stupid is this statement, Ahmad? I'm not trying to insult you, but you see, my heaven is boring. We are singing. So we are singing, laughing at you. You have a penis. You are chasing your penis. Now you want to have sex, but you cannot catch it because it's keep growing. So Ahmad in Iraq and his penis now in Brazil, going to Argentina, and then go in the sea and go in the Amazon River. And those little fish, they start chewing in it and biting it, and the ants and the mosquitoes. So what kind of religion this religion is? I mean, what kind of a prophet? He promised you endless penis, and you are saying to me, what's wrong with that? Don't you see that this is something stupid there?
The prophet didn't promise us endless penis. He promised us in Jannah we can have anything we want, anything we desire.
My friend, what if I show you the reference that your prophet, he promised you endless penis?
But it's a weak hadith, because how can that even work? Endless penis.
Okay, how it can work? How it's weak hadith? I mean, okay, what is weak hadith?
weak hadith. It's just like it's not an authentic one. It's not. It's like
So you are saying to
gibberish.
me that we Muslims, we lie about what the Prophet said.
Of course, because there's a lot of enemies of Islam.
But you
For
are saying,
example,
but who is the
yourself.
one who wrote it? The Muslims.
No, all Muslims are Muslims. Some of them are disguised as Jews.
Not all Muslims are Muslims. All right. But those are the
Some are
scholars.
disguised as Jews.
But those are the scholars. Who is the one who wrote those hadith? The scholars.
Okay, okay. Let's read the hadith. Pull it up.
All right. Give me a second.
But I'm happy. At least in our heaven, we can have anything with desire. But in your heaven, all you do is sing songs for eternity. Don't you get bored singing songs?
Well, no, we will not be. Who said we will be singing song? Where do we get this from? We are going to be living with the glory of the Lord, and His glory cannot be compared. Who is the one who gave us all the joy in our life? Who is the one? You said songs, right? Who is the one who gave you the joy of music? God. Who is the one who gave you the joy of food? God. All the joy you have is from God. So you are saying that God who gave us all joys, He cannot give us better joy than prostitution and sex. And
But it's not sex. It's sex with houris.
It's sex. What sex with houri? It's sex. It's
Yeah,
sex.
what's wrong with that?
Yeah. So what do you mean? What's wrong? You keep saying to me, what's wrong with that?
You're in heaven. You can do whatever you like. There is no sin in heaven.
Did you call me before?
What's that?
Did you call me before?
No.
Because this is the same statement I heard from a Muslim before, saying exactly the same thing, that there is no sin in heaven.
Yeah, because you can't sin in heaven. Everyone's sinless.
Exactly. No.
That's fact.
You said there is no sin in heaven. What? So in heaven, you can have sex with your mother. You can have sex
No,
with
you
your
can't.
sister.
No, you can't because
Why?
Because like for example,
Okay. What is your sect?
you can't do
Ahmad.
you can't do evil work. You can't do evil things.
Ahmad,
like for example,
what is your sect? What is your sect?
Hanbali. I'm Sunni.
Hanbali. Okay. What if I show you that if a Muslim person, he had sex with his mother or even his daughter, especially the daughter from adultery, it's okay. Not in heaven, here in earth.
زيدوا المسيح تسبيح علوا الإله بنغمكم نادوا الأبطال أبطال يمشوا بصليب قدامكم زيدوا المسيح تسبيح علوا الإله بنغمكم نادوا الأبطال أبطال يمشوا بصليب قدامكم.
Baik sahabat, saya rasa sudah cukup jelas ya. Kita sudah belajar tentang ciri khas Pagan sesuai dengan iklimnya. Ciri khasnya antara lain ya sudah jelas di awal, dan kita sudah membahas tentang asal-usul kata Allah. Jadi please tidak perlu klaim-klaim lagi silahkan menyembah pakai nama Tuhan masing-masing. Dan yang baru lahir abad ke-7, jangan lagi ngeklaim siapa nyatut siapa. Semuanya udah clear and clean. Tuhan memberkati. Saya Heri dari channel IKIM, Iman Kristen Indonesia menjawab, soft way is the best way.